What's up, guys? Welcome back to All Gains Mindset, where we talk about diet, fitness, health, dating, mindset, and we're going to go into, are you comfortable at your job? Ask yourself that question and tune in right now. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So, are you guys comfortable with your job? Are you at a job that you hate secretly, or maybe it's not working out for you? Maybe it's giving you bad vibes, and you know you got to get out. But the problem is you're not going to quit that job because you are so comfortable. You know everybody around you. You know how to do the job well. You might be very good at it. You might be the superstar at your job. You might be a manager or something. You might be in management, helping out people.
And you might just be able to just get by and get away with pretty much anything. You know, you might be able to just
Guilty.
very much guilty. And you have like certain benefits and stuff and you're just afraid to lose those types of things.
A lot of times you guys just will not leave these jobs, quite frankly, because you're scared, right?
Yeah.
So either you're scared or there are certain things holding you back. In some situations I've seen, like where female coworkers I know guys who will get into engagements with female coworkers and they don't want to leave the job because of their interaction with that female and the stuff they can get away with. I know too much. People have told me too much. I must remain silent for their sake.
Yes.
And due to that fact, they're being held back. So that's just one example of many that people are afraid to quit their job.
Right? Yeah, and also, people are just so comfortable with where they are and they want to get out, right? But like they just don't put in that effort because they know that, oh, I can just go back to work and, be able to just play on my phone and fuck off pretty much.
Watch movies, listen to podcasts, read all that.
Yeah, and not be able to, and be able to do that stuff without getting in trouble. Where if you would go and move on to a new place and get a new job, you wouldn't be able to do that, right?
Yeah, you'd have to start fresh. You'd have to meet new people. You'd have to start all over again. A lot of us have that fear of starting all over again, branching out, meeting new people, especially the introverts. If you're very introverted and you're very comfortable at your job and you know how to do everything very well, chances are you're going to be afraid to go to a new job because then you have to start over, you have to meet new people, you have to go through that anxiety of starting the job all over again. Most people are not prepared to do that.
Yeah, that's always been my cases with all my jobs that I've ever been in. Like, I was always afraid to leave because I was so comfortable with what I was doing. Like, I just did it without even, like, blinking. And I just kept going, like, without really ever knowing what I was actually doing. I just do it. But I never wanted to leave because I was always afraid of that fear. It's pretty much that fear and the uncertainty of what will come. But that's just something that everyone needs to conquer. Everyone needs to conquer these things because if you don't, then, you're gonna feel some sort of emptiness inside,
Yeah, and a lot of people, if you don't take action and get out eventually, it's going to come at a consequence. And the consequences, it's sort of like a creeping depression that kind of creeps up on you over time. Like, I remember, not the job I'm at now, but the job I was at previously, I was like half alive. I was like half dead, half and half.
I feel that.
So the glass was not half full. It was half empty. And I was very pessimistic about the place that I worked at. And I knew that the longer I spent at this particular place, it was going to drain my life force. It was going to amount me to nothing. And I see a lot of people, especially that work in like retail and stuff, you can see it in their eyes. They're slowly draining as their life force depletes and they go through a dark hole, wormhole into outer space, and they never return to ever be seen again. But you don't want to go through that, right?
No.
You don't want to be in that situation. Sometimes you need to branch out and move on. Because if you stay at a particular place, there's going to be certain consequences. Yes, you'll still get money. Yes, you know everybody around. You know how to do the job right. You might be the superstar, you might be super successful is what you do, but it comes at a cost. It comes at a deep personal cost that over time gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and eventually, you just get to the point where you can't take it anymore. That's why you get a lot of people who just quit their job up and out because they just can't handle it anymore, and sometimes it just gets so intense.
Yeah. Sometimes like your mental health is more important than a specific job. If you're dying, if you have such horrible depression, like you just, when you get to work, you just start crying, like, I don't want to be here. You should probably quit, I think, right?
Yeah.
You probably should quit.
You have to understand.
You should probably find something else. You're at a point where, if you keep going there, you're hurting your mind, you're hurting pretty much everything on your body, you're just hurting yourself. You gotta take that first step to get out and go find a new thing, a new type of job, get out of like whatever industry you're in and try something new. You got to find something new to do You gotta give yourself that challenge, right?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta get out. That is the best solution. Sometimes is to remove your attention from that environment, and then go into a new environment, start new, and then eventually over time, as you get good at that new job, you fit into a better place, and you'll be thankful for yourself that you actually took the action of leaving.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you're at like what I was saying about the previous job when I was there. I literally felt like a little loser being at the job that I was at, and I felt like a bum pretty much. I come in, I do the same thing every day, and it's like, sure, the company might supply you with certain benefits, but in the end, you have to do it for you. You have to get out for your certain benefits. And I knew that when I was at the job I was at previously, feeling like a loser and a bum, the consequences were a lot worse compared to me staying there and getting those certain benefits from the job. It's just not worth it sometimes. And you have to decide for yourself, is it worth it to actually stay at this place? Or maybe should I branch out, move into a different environment that would better suit me? And in return, you're going to have to go through the pain of starting over at a new place, meeting new people, learning the job again, becoming the new person again. But in return, the benefits are you're going to be in a lot better mental place, and you're going to be able to not only make new connections and network with new people and develop new friends. You never know who you're going to meet, by the way. It's a whole nother concept, Meeting new people can arise to many other benefits for you, but it's also better for your mental health, maybe even better for pay. Maybe it's going to be easier for you to move up at more manageable levels in different environments than others. So let's say you work at one store or one place or one company, and they wouldn't promote you, but you stay there anyway because you're comfortable. Mm-hmm. And then you say, finally, you know what? I don't care. I'm going to quit and go do another job. And then you go to that new job, and then you're actually really good at it. They really like you, and then you could move up in that job. So you also have to. There's also that dynamic, right?
Exactly. Yeah, that's happened to me a lot because a lot of my older jobs, I was really good at it, but they just never promoted me. And then when I left those jobs and I went to a new job, and I pretty much was the same way, they finally promoted me. So then I was like, I ain't just a piece of shit. I actually, I'm actually worth something. I can do something.
Take that action. Take that step. So if you're at a job that you feel very comfortable at, but you also feel very depressed at, you need to ask yourself, is it really worth staying here? Do I even have the guts to take action? These are sort of questions that you need to ask yourself. And sometimes it may be time to move on. So that's it for this subject. If you guys like this kind of content, hit the like button and...
Yeah, and make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. It's also very important.
Yep, and leave a comment below if you have an experience similar to let others know what people are going through and spark up some conversation. And with that said, we will see you guys in the next video.